You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Tuesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby. I have found yet another world championship that I think we need to find a way to be a part of.
Okay, what is it?
It is the European Seagull Screeching Championship.
Seagull screeching?
Yeah, so this takes place in a small town in Belgium, a seaside town, where there are local inhabitants that think that seagulls have gotten a bad rap for being too loud, too noisy, too aggressive, you know, all the things that we think of.
I mean, I disagree. I think they've got the rap that they have. I think they deserve it.
That's where I live, right? I've never had an interaction with a seagull where I was like, man, one of nature's most majestic creatures.
So what is this? People just get together and do seagull sounds?
Unsurprisingly, it happens in a bar. It happens in a pub where people come down and they can go in different categories, all the way from kids to full-grown adults. There are singles, there's teams, there's colonies, they call it, for three or more, groups of three or more. And they get on stage and do this.
Oh, people are getting dressed up for this too, eh?
And that's the thing is, so this is about the, I want to say, 7th year that this has been happening. And it's gotten bigger every year.
Oh yeah, the crowd in this one looks like they're stoked on it.
It started as just a thing that happened in Belgium. Again, like residents of this town sort of rallying around the seagulls. But now it's all across Europe. People are coming in from out of country, from anywhere. And it is a massive to-do. People show up dressed in full-on costumes. There's wardrobe. There's a whole theatrical presentation to it.
I mean, it's no different than the Air Guitar Canada contest we went to a few weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of love this energy of like, let's go down to the pub, have a few pints, paint ourselves up like seagulls, and just make a bunch of noise and have a fun afternoon of it.
Dude, Canada's got to have a goose one. We got to have a bunch of people dress up like silly gooses and just honk and hiss at people.
I would go to that. If anybody needs a judge for your Canadian goose impression competition, we are here for it. Though I will say, again, the stated purpose is not, they're not like, hey, let's just have some fun. The idea is to repair the reputation of the seagull. And I'm just not sure that these voices are doing it.
Let's get real. Seagull is not on anyone's top 5 favorite animal list. I mean, even bird watch. I don't know if there's a single bird watcher that's stoked on seagulls.
Right. You know, when you see them out there with their little log books and their little binoculars and they're getting excited about a double-breasted who's it now, nobody's ever been like, oh, I saw a seagull steal a French fry.
Nobody's ever heard and been like, oh my God, that's so beautiful.
This isn't on one of your sleep noise tapes?
No.
This isn't what helps you get to bed at night?
I will say, I respect the people that are getting all dressed up for this.
Absolutely.
But if you really want to go all out and get bonus points, for me, if I was a judge, you got to drop a deuce on someone in the crowd.
You get up on stage, you do your seagull impression, then you just start ripping.
Oh, yeah, just have like a little whiteout, start shaking it on people, you know?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Just when you thought the Fast and Furious franchise was almost done, they keep coming. There are going to be 4 different TV shows that are in the works based off of the Fast and Furious.
That's crazy, because they're going after what? Movie 12, 13?
105? I don't know.
And then 4 additional TVs here. We couldn't do this in one show. We need 4 separate shows.
4 different spin-offs are in the works with Peacock in the States there, which, you know,
amazing.
If this had been during the days of basic cable, the ads that they could have ran for this, like Wednesdays at 9, we invite you to be part of the family.
Oh, dude, it would have been crazy.
It would have been on the ABC family lineup with like Urkel and whatnot.
Dude, TGIF with Dom Toretto.
Yeah. Live your life mile at a time. Fridays at 8.
And the crossovers they could have had with like, he shows up on an episode of Friends or he's in town for Seinfeld, stuff like that. Would have been amazing.
If the shows are back to like the first 2 movies, I think they can work because they got a little off the rails, you know?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? If the idea is it's a prequel and it's going to set up where the movies ended up being, it has to be more along the lines of the DVD thieves than the we go to space in a Corvette people.
Oh, you said prequel. You know what they should do? They should give it the young Sheldon treatment.
Oh.
Young Toretto.
Dude, imagine it's just like a digitally CGI'd very young Vin Diesel, but still wearing like the muscle crop tank top and
Just
talking
a
about
bald
cars.
kid.
Dude's underneath his Playmobil cars fixing stuff up.
It's all about him learning about cars and learning about family at the same time, too.
I think you just gave us the theme of the song Chattahoochee. Learning about cars and talking about women.
Young Toretto sounds more exciting than any of the previous Fast and Furious movies that's come out recently.
I would watch young Toretto and then also give me young Rocky, like Sylvester Stallone as like a tough talking street kid.
Young Tony, a Tony Soprano prequel to The Sopranos. Just a little fat Italian kid walking around breaking kids' kneecaps.
Just out on the playground having people whacked.
Eating salami all the time.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What show or movie do you think deserves a prequel, dude?
I'm thinking Napoleon Dynamite, man. That movie was awesome.
What would be a Napoleon Dynamite prequel, though?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Maybe something to do with Pedro or his uncle. A little backstory on his uncle and how his football career got started, maybe.
Oh, an Uncle Rico show would be amazing.
Yeah, man.
I think that would be pretty good.
Dude, or if you want an origin story, what's it? Napoleon says like his grandma's off in Alaska, like
Fighting wolves
hunting
or
wolves
something?
or something. Get
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a 3-part limited series on Netflix of this guy's grandma just wolf hunting, you know? It's like that Liam Neeson movie.
That'd be good.
That would be really good.
Honestly, though, the Rico thing has me like, give me an Animal House style Revenge of the Nerds Van Wilder movie about Uncle Rico trying out for the football team in college.
And he tears his ACL.
Yeah, he's about to have his Rudy moment at the end where he drops back to finally throw a pass and he just gets crushed.
You could have like whole like seasons of that, of like his football career ending, and then like everything leading up until him becoming a Tupperware salesman.
trying to find out who he is now.
A lot of people like the young Sheldon idea that I had in our last conversation. Some people saying they should have a young Dwight, like from The Office show.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, early life at Shrewd Farms.
A young Bruce Wayne, which I mean, I feel like there's probably comic books about that, right?
Young Bruce Wayne was just a typical rich kid until his parents were murdered. It's a pretty short show.
It's kind of like the Bible, where there's like the gray area of like what Jesus did between 12 and 30.
Yeah. And then Batman.
We've got someone else on the line. In your opinion, what deserves a prequel?
John Wick. I would like to really see how he became the legend of Baba Yaga.
You know, talking about getting like the young Sheldon treatment for shows.
Yeah.
A young Wick would be pretty good.
It would. It definitely would.
Like, yeah, you're looking for like that movie that explains how he became this like terrifying figure. But I also like where Brock's head is at, of just like a 14-year-old Keanu Reeves in the black suit, his little dog by his side, and just terrorizing the neighborhood.
I would love it. I would buy every single one of them.
I think what they should do is they should make the prequel like a kid's show, and it can be a new version of Paw Patrol that parents can actually enjoy.
Oh, God.
That would be amazing.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Is it real? Is it fake? Do we even care? Let's find out.
All right, last week we learned that the Tragically Hip is getting their own ice cream. The Tragically Chip
And I cannot wait to eat all of it.
comes out this June, and it got me thinking. Is there any more celebrities or bands that have their own flavor of ice cream? I mean, we all know Cherry Garcia by Ben & Jerry's.
Ben & Jerry's been in the ice cream pun game for a hot minute.
There's a lot of famous people that do have their own ice cream, so I want to see if you can tell if these are real or fake celebrity ice creams.
Oh, okay.
First one we've got here is the Eagles Hotel Caramel Formula.
Oh, I feel like the Eagles have ice cream, but I don't think it's that. I'm going to say that's fake.
That one is fake.
They have an ice cream, and I wish I could remember what it is.
Next one here, we've got Dave Matthews Magic Brownies.
Oh. As a man with a Dave Matthews tattoo, I should know this. I think that's real.
That is real.
Yeah.
That is a Ben & Jerry's flavor, actually. Yeah. Next here, we've got Yes Pecan, Barack Obama's ice cream.
Like as in yes, we can?
Yeah.
Please be real.
That is a real Ben & Jerry's flavor.
That's amazing.
Next, we've got Queen's Bohemian Raspberry.
Oh, I don't like the pun. I don't want it to be real. Fake.
That one is fake.
Thank God.
That one is fake.
Queen deserves better.
We've got Pantera's Domination.
Domination, like as in cookie dough? Mm-hmm. Oh. Someone should make Pantera ice cream. Let's say real.
That one is fake.
No! Someone get on that.
Next one, we've got Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Dough.
That one I am familiar with.
You've had that one before?
That's a pretty good one, to be honest. It's better than the show.
We've got Nickelback's How You Remint Me.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that one's fake.
I know a Brock pun when I hear one.
Limp Bizkit's My Way or the Sunday.
My Way or the Sunday? This is another one where I'm saying real because I want it to be.
No, that one's fake. That one's fake. I mean, you could even do like Nookie Dough or something too, right?
Yeah. Oh, Nookie Dough might not be good.
They've got the Americone Dream, which is a Stephen Colbert ice cream.
Yes, I've also heard of that one.
That one is real.
That one is real.
That is a Ben and Jerry's flavor right there. Coldplay's Yellow Snow.
Please no. Absolutely not.
That one is fake. Neapolitan Dynamite.
Oh, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Real.
That one is real.
Sick.
That one is real.
I love a Neapolitan ice cream.
And finally, we have got Tom Cruise's Mission Impopsicle.
Yeah, real.
I wish it was.
I
brother.
wanted to live in that world.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
A plumber from Australia has filed an unfair dismissal case after he was recently let go because he was asked to cover up his plumber's crack.
If you're a boss out there, I don't think it's unreasonable to ask one of your employees to stop showing their ass crack.
Now, here's the thing.
Okay.
This plumber claims that he should not have been fired for dress code violations because plumber's crack is technically part of the job.
He thinks that is the dress code because it's called plumber's crack and he is a plumber, that it's okay for him to be bare-assed.
And there's part of me that kind of agrees with him.
Don't. The man is insane. Do not go on his side.
Have you ever had a plumber come work at your house? It's part of the job, I feel like.
I will say, I have had pipes burst and things and had to have people come over to do work in the house. And you know what they didn't have? Exposed cheek. I've never seen a plumber in real life actually do it. I've seen family members, uncles trying to do their own plumbing, and they'll get out in the crack. But professionals know how to wear underwear.
Sure. But I also feel like there's something to be said. Like if you got a plumber at your house and he's under the sink or whatever it is, and you see it sliding up a little bit there, I'm like, this is a hardworking guy, right? He doesn't even care right now.
That gives you a feeling of comfort. You feel like you're in the hands of a real professional.
I feel like he's so focused on the task at hand, he's not even worried about what's happening back there. You know what I mean?
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So earlier in the show, we were talking about prequels that would actually be pretty sweet. Danky Boy left us a little voice memo.
I think like Happy Gilmore, because one of the best parts of the movies was when it flashed back to all the jobs that he had before. So it'd be kind of cool to see him before the golf, just fighting people and all his stupid jobs.
Dude, even like we talked about Uncle Rico, Happy Gilmore's hockey career.
Honestly, you
right?
could like the only thing is you would know that eventually he's going to fail, but like have him have a couple of moments where it almost seems like maybe he's going to succeed at this.
Even a Shooter McGavin like show or movie could be kind of cool. Or what's his coach's name? The guy that got his hand bit off by the
Chubbs.
Chubbs.
Yeah. Because they bring in his kid in the second one.
Yeah.
But like, if he's already at the point where he's coaching golfers, he must have had a career. Show me the story where he gets his hand bit off by the alligator.
Exactly. Lots of great suggestions on the text line here. Someone said we've got enough Karate Kid movies. We need a Mr. Miyagi movie.
Okay, you cannot tell me that man did not have a crazy life before he met this random bum-ass kid and taught him how to be a karate
Where did
master.
he learn wax on, wax off, right?
I want to see Mr. Miyagi back when he was just Miyagi.
Someone else said a Master Splinter origin movie would be pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
And then someone else said Will Ferrell's character from Wedding Crashers.
Ooh, I'm honestly surprised that movie never got made. Like, Wedding Crashers was such a cultural moment. Like, it made so much money. Every actor in it had massive success. And yet, it's probably too late now. Like, Will Ferrell's a little old to be coming back to that character. But you could have easily you could have made a comedy movie about what a doofus he was while he was out doing this.
You could actually probably recast it and make a whole show of Wedding Crashers of like Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, and Will Ferrell as like teenagers. Getting into that
when they were out on the scene together before they got too old for it.
Oh, we do got friend of the show, Ben, on the phone. Ben, what do you think deserves a prequel or should have a prequel?
Oh, I was figuring I'd scare the crap out of my kids by making them think there's a new Toy Story, and it wind up just being the origin story of that psycho kid, Sid kid next door in the original one there.
The one that blows up all the toys.
Yeah.
Yo, that could either be a prequel or that could be like a standalone movie after the toys messed with him.
Well, they could even mix it up with like that Inside Out one or something, and I don't know, maybe like when his little sister gets born, like he was a good kid up until then, and then just too many Fisher-Price xylophone toys, and
It's funny because there is like a theory, right, that he's the garbage man in Toy Story 3 or something.
Yeah. It's never confirmed by Pixar, but like I think they're wearing the same shirt, which like in those cartoon movies is usually like, hey, look at this
little
guy.
inside baseball.
I just love the idea that like he went so bonkers that this is just him. Like he's got his headphones on, he's dancing. He's like, have to keep listening to the music or the toys will get me.
That's what I'm saying is like there could be like a whole standalone thing of him going to the psych ward, right? And trying to explain what happened.
Right. Like you just watched a kid have a full psychotic break because he discovered that toys are alive. And then we just left him. We never went back to check on this kid.
Or they make it like some like cross universe type stuff where Sid becomes Elon Musk or like he's trying to destroy toys, you know? He becomes the supervillain.
Yeah.
This is the Brock and Delby podcast.
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck make a lot of movies together. Did you see the one that came out in January? It was about like a dirty cop movie called The Rip.
No, I've never even heard of that.
It's a Netflix movie. It's apparently pretty good, like a 75, 76, something like that on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
And it's the story. It's inspired by a true cop story down in Miami of cops that like found money belonging to a drug dealer and the investigation of like what happens when you find this money, especially if you kind of find it off the books. And then they take it down the road of turning it into a fictional movie where the cops just fully break bad.
Okay.
Like, they do a lot of bad stuff to keep these millions of dollars that they found. Well, there's a lawsuit that was just filed this last week by a couple of Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office police officers, Jonathan Santana and Jason Smith, who are suing for defamation, saying that the movie made them look like dirty cops because they worked on the original case that the movie is quote unquote inspired by.
But it's not like based on a true story?
It's not based on a true story. There's no part of the movie that says this is based on a true story. It is a fictional movie.
So did these guys just snitch on themselves, basically?
Doesn't it kind of feel like that?
That's kind of what it feels like.
I'm seeing this, and they've got quotes here saying like they made us look like dirty cops and that we caused substantial harm.
Are their names used in the movie or no?
Not even close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they are Jonathan Santana and Jason Smith. There are no Jonathans. There is no Jason in the entire movie. There's not a Santana, not a Smith. They basically just came out of nowhere and said, they're pretty much saying, how many buckets of money did I steal? Our families are asking questions now. And it's like, my brother, no one said it was you until you said maybe it was you.
Nobody knew who you were until you brought this up. Yeah.
It's like, and the worst is, so now they filed this lawsuit. I mean, I have to assume Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and their production company that made this movie have pretty good lawyers.
Oh, yeah.
So one of two things is going to happen. Either these cops are going to lose the lawsuit and now you just made yourself look bad. Or the more interesting thing is you win the lawsuit. A judge goes, wow, that does seem like they made a movie about you guys. Isn't that worse?
Now they got enough money for more lawyers?
Yeah, now you got to open an investigation on these two.
Also, doesn't this just sound like something dirty cops would do?
Yeah. Like, listen, all I'm saying is I found a bag of money, and who's to say what happened from it next? But there was no need to make a movie saying I'm a bad person.
I've never even seen this movie, and now I want to see it. It sounds like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck deserve an award for this, how good of actors they were.
Either they get an award from the Oscars Oscars or some sort of award from the Miami-Dade Police Department for helping snuff out real corruption.
These cops being like, this is too accurate is like people from a small town in Canada watching Letterkenny and being like, yeah, that's too relatable. Bud.
Yeah. A little too on the nose, don't you think? A little too obvious there.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All your life, you get told you got to go through elementary school, you go through high school, then you got to go to college, get a degree, get a job, blah, 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 blah. Cornerstone University in Michigan is trying something different for people who maybe the brick and mortar college experience doesn't work for them. Maybe because it's too expensive, too hard to travel, they're already working, whatever the case is. They're offering 2 different business courses that you take over an app on your phone. So it's got what they call micro lectures. You'll listen to podcasts. You'll do some work, some writing, whatever on the phone through the app, and you'll never step foot into a college classroom. But in the end, you could end up with a bachelor or master's degree.
Is this just the new version of that guy yelling at you like, you spend all day on the phone anyhow? Was that Everest College?
Yeah. I forgot about
This is literally that now.
Kind of feels that way. Although I will say, like, going to college is not for everybody. Like, it's just not always feasible.
Also, turns out you don't need to go to college for a lot of things.
There are a lot of jobs you can make good money at with never going to a post-secondary institution. But maybe you still want to have that next step. I like the idea. I think the only thing I don't like about this is if you're going to college or university via a mobile app, you're missing out on the college experience.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the thing. I look back at my time and I went to a radio college. So it's like barely real school as it is. But I look back and I'm like, I made a lot of friends and a lot of connections and I had a lot of experiences that I think helped me in life more than anything in the actual classrooms did.
Sure. I mean, most of it's just going out and drinking, I feel like.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing,
That's the college experience, in your opinion?
Listen, the college experience is not sitting in some dusty lecture hall and listening to somebody ramble on while you tap away on a laptop.
I feel like all my friends that didn't go to college still did all the college experience. They just didn't have student loans at the same time that they were using to pay for their booze at the bar.
Brother, student loans is part of the college experience. Being in crippling debt before you ever get your first job, that's part of what builds character.
There was actually a dude in my first year in college when we were in the dorms that lived beside me. Like first week, frosh week, out, chat a little bit. This guy wanted to have some drinks. We became friends. We lived next door.
Amazing.
He never went to class.
Not once.
He was going to school for, I think, electrical. And then just before like midterms came up, he went to show up to class and he's like, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Incredible.
So I was like, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm just going to ride out the semester.
Yeah.
I'm just going to chill. I'm going to get the college experience.
There you go.
And all he did was drink in his room every day and end up getting chlamydia. That was the college experience for him. So I don't know if anybody feels like they missed out. If you want to just drink every day and get an STI.
Well, I guess when you phrase it that way, maybe you don't have to pay thousands of dollars for part of the college experience.
I mean, he's technically failed a test if you think about it. It's college experience.
More than one.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What was your college experience, brother?
I went to college back in the day, yeah. I don't remember much of the educational part, but I sure do remember the drinking.
I feel like you're not alone in that.
Yeah, it wasn't hard on the learning part, but there was a little bar at the back of the school, and by the third year, we had a little plaque on the table with our names on it, so it's kind of like a diploma, I guess. Eh?
You read the menu more than you read your textbooks, eh?
Oh, absolutely. We would stop drinking on Saturdays just to get a break from the week.
Now, the real question is, what did you go to school for, and did you get a job for it afterwards?
I went to school for millwright, and absolutely not. I actually own a welding business now, so.
See, but there you go. You're an inspiration to the kids who are growing up and are getting ready to go to college. You can drink so much they name a table after you and still own your own business. You know what I will say, though, is because, like, it is somehow more acceptable to go out and drink 6 days a week if you're a college or university student, right? Like, if you had not gone to college, but you still drank just as much, people would have tried to intervene.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's AA meetings for that.
That's a really good point. It's like you're just getting the college experience versus having a problem.
Yeah. We did get a text from Shannon that says it's a great place to learn not to use the stove when you're drunk. Like, I feel like a lot of people, their takeaway from college, university is things they learned about, like, how to live versus how to learn.
Yeah.
And actually, I did find a study from Stats Canada that says only about 1 in 3 Canadian graduates actually end up working in a job directly related.
I'd believe that.
To what they went and studied. Like, a lot of people will find something that's like, I studied this and that skill kind of helped me to do this other thing. And then there are other people who are just like he said, like, I went to be a millwright, now I'm a welder.
The amount of kids I know that went to university for business and are not working in business at all.
So many business students that just buy a Brooks Brothers suit and then do something else.
We got Cliff on the phone. You got kind of that similar situation, but what was the true college experience for you?
So now that was an education that I passed, never did anything with, and I just finished paying off my OSAP for it last month.
Oh, God.
You know, Cliff, hearing you say that the college experience is just essentially learning how to pay off debt.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Something else for the kids to keep in mind.
Yeah. Something else you can learn.
Yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Choose your destiny. Flawless victory. Choose your destiny.
All right, we are playing Mortal Kombat once again for $100 in Lotto Max tickets here for tonight's jackpot.
Maybe one of the most played games that we've done in a long time. It's an iconic impression we're looking for today. The Scorpion "Get Over Here" voice. Get over here! So when he throws the big dagger out at you.
We got a lot of voice memos in here at 762-555 of everybody's impression of
Get over here!
If you are not one of our Scorpions, that does make you a judge. 762-555. Let us know who has the best.
Get over here!
And we'll pick a winner who deserves that $100 in Lotto 649 tickets. First one we got in here.
Hi, this is Kylie.
Get over here!
Brother, doesn't that sound like Hulk Hogan a little bit?
Big Hulk Hogan vibes on that one. I liked it.
All right, we've got Mike.
Hi, this is Mike.
Get over here!
Okay.
Not bad. That was good.
We've got Scott.
Get over here!
It sounds like the mugger at the beginning of like a Spider-Man movie.
Get over here!
Kinda, yeah. All right, okay. We've got Dylan.
Get over here!
What? It's like I wanted to play the game, but I was in a real hurry.
Get over here!
Get over here!
Okay, we got Tina.
Hi, this is Tina.
Get over here!
I will say, Tina might be the best one so far.
There was a lot of chutzpah on that one.
There's no name on this one.
Get over here!
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
That's real close.
Tina and Mr. No Name are killing it right now. What else we got here? We've got another Mike.
Get over here!
That's really good.
Is there a baby crying at the beginning of that?
I also have to assume that
Get over here!
that baby is definitely now crying.
Maybe that baby crawled underneath the seat and he's trying to get the baby's attention.
Get over here!
All right, we got Chris here.
Hey, this is Chris. This is my Scorpion.
Get over here!
All right.
That's good too.
I think a lot of people did a great job. A round of applause to all of our contestants, except for Dylan. No disrespect to Dylan here.
Get over here!
Get over here! was it Tina that was the female voice that we had?
Tina was this one here.
Hi, this is Tina.
Get over here!
I like that one. I'm also, maybe it's just the dad in me, the one with the babies.
Mike number 2?
Very
you
funny.
like Mike number 2?
Get over here!
I mean, I think the fact that you're yelling with your kid crying in the car is maximum effort to try and win the tickets. I think we could say that.
Absolutely. But I think people are looking for something that stands out a little bit. Like we had a lot of dudes do the get over here.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people voting for Tina.
Voting for Tina?
For Tina just standing out.
Well, you're just gonna make this baby cry even more, but we'll give it to Tina. Ding in the round of applause to Tina and to the baby that's crying in the car. I wanted to help your dad out, but looks like things aren't getting happier in that car.
Don't blame me. It's the people voted. The people have spoken.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I dare you to text. I dare you to text. 762-555. Ask a question to us now. I dare you to text. 762-555. Come on and ask a question. Come on and ask a question. First question in here. It says, what is one thing that you will never try in your entire life?
So it's new for me in like the last 10 years or so, but in my youth, I really wanted to try skydiving. I really had in my head that I was like, when I get old enough, I'm going to do this. This is like a bucket list thing. And then I did a charity event where I had to rappel down a very tall building.
I remember this.
And I almost had a heart attack. And that was the day I realized that not only am I afraid of heights, but that jumping out of a plane will never happen.
I agree with you. I was supposed to go skydiving with my mom like 2 years ago. We went, we had the gear on, and then it just kept raining and there was lightning, and I've took that as a sign.
Absolutely.
Skydiving is a never in my life. Renting a submarine to go see the Titanic is probably another one.
You don't have that money anyway, brother. Only billionaires get to die that way.
James said, I would like to start a volunteer program to fill potholes. I'm sure tons of people would have interest in helping out the community. Brother, we were talking about this last week with the guy in Montreal that's doing exactly that. We called him the Batman pothole vigilante.
That's right. Yeah, there are people that do this, but unfortunately, a lot of municipalities, a lot of cities have laws that prevent people from doing, quote, city work without permits, without contracting, without bidding and all that. And it's to keep people from doing subpar work, but also, like, isn't a bad pothole patch better than just a big gaping pothole? You know what I'm saying? Like, if the city's not going to do anything about it, at some point, the people got to do it.
I listen to enough punk rock music that I feel like we, the people, could maybe take a stand, James. If you organize with the people who come. Someone said, if money didn't exist, what would you be doing right now? Sleeping, probably?
Yeah, I mean, probably. I have to assume. I will say, and maybe this is just like because I need to have this job, I still think that I would do something similar to this. Maybe not like at a radio station, but like a podcast or something. Like, I do enjoy what I do.
It's funny because I was going to say, I feel like I'd be more of a manly man if money didn't exist. Like, I feel like I would have been farming or hunting. You know what I mean? Like, my hands wouldn't be as soft as they actually are.
I don't think that if I had money, I don't think I would be a farmer or anything like that, but I think that I would be more willing to try those hobbies. You know what I mean?
Well, you would have had to, because a lot of the things that we have probably wouldn't exist without money, right?
So, yeah, that's the thing is that would probably be where I would go.
Someone said, how come I've never seen any superhero wash their costume?
Because it's a boring part of the comic book, I guess. Like, yeah, I'm sure Batman tells Alfred to wash the suit.
Well, hey, I would also like to know what's getting these stains out, because I get something on my jeans and it's stuck there for life. Spider-Man gets covered in blood and whatnot, and he's good the next day.
Honestly, yeah. Well, you know, I think he's just really good at sewing. I think a lot of those costumes are single use.
All right, final one here. It says, boys, this is really dumb, but I went to Subway yesterday and I was wondering, when you order, do you order what sandwich you want first, or do you tell them what bread you want first?
I mean, it's always in one. It's Italian BMT on Italian urban cheese. That's like, it's a whole
And then they ask you the bread.
package.
I feel like that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying is I say Italian BMT, but I immediately say on Italian urban cheese.
I feel like you shouldn't even need to say the bread. There is only one bread that you order.
Italian urban cheese.
Italian urban cheese.
Nothing is worse than going into a Subway in like the later evening, like after dinner time, because you worked late or whatever, and seeing a full bread rack with no Italian urban cheese. It's like, listen, just close the door if you don't have the product.
Nobody needs the Italian bread. We just need the herb and cheese, okay?
Yeah, the Italian bread exists for picky children, and that's it.
Dude, people that don't know what they want when they go to Subway, that grinds my gears.
I will say,
that's a new pet peeve of mine.
I give people some credit. The one thing Subway does worse than any other place, they change the friggin' menu board way too often.
Sure. If you don't know what sandwich you want, that's different.
Yeah,
But I'm talking toppings.
Oh, God, yeah.
I feel like as an adult, you know what toppings you want. I get the same thing every time. Lettuce, tomato, onions, black olives, jalapenos, mayo, chipotle, boom, done. I hate this when you're standing behind the people that are like,
Yeah.
What's that sauce there?
What kind of sauce would you like? It's mayo and mustard, bud. Get out of the way.
Be an adult, pick your condiments, and stick with them.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.